Yamaha kind of knocked this one out of the park in my opinion, right? So not only is it a pleasure boat, but it's also a fishing boat. So everybody in the family wins, right?
Hey folks, I'm Rob with Two Guys in a Ride, and today we're in beautiful Clearwater, Florida, and I am with Scott with Cycle Springs. Scott, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Rob, thanks for coming out.
Oh man, you bet. So tell me what we've got behind us today and what we're going to take a look at.
So what we have behind us today, let me tell you, you mind if I tell you a little bit about Cycle Springs first?
Oh yeah, please do.
So you're at Cycle Springs. Again, my name's Scott. I've been here for 25 years, started in '99. We're very grateful to be the world's largest jet boat dealership, but we also sell jet skis, side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, gym cars, electric on-road vehicles. But today, specifically, we're going to talk about Yamaha's 25-foot center console, and specifically the FSH 255H model.
This is a beautiful boat, man. Oh man, I wish we could get it on the water today, but I know, we recently had the storm and stuff. There's still some cleanup going on, but
yeah.
We're going to give you the next best thing. We're going to talk about this beautiful boat behind us. So
Good,
start us out real quick with basically the foundation we've got here. It's on a trailer.
It's on a trailer. From Yamaha, you have the option of getting a painted, or in this case, an aluminum trailer with this boat. Being in Florida saltwater, we always get them with the aluminum trailer. So it's aluminum trailer, breakaway tongue. On it, you got a 25-foot center console boat, and we're going to go over some amazing features that it has.
Let's do that. That's why the folks are here watching this video. Tell us about this gorgeous boat.
Okay, so this boat, it's like fourth or fifth year for the 25-foot center console. They nailed it out of the park with this boat. You get a pleasure boat with the ability to do some fishing, right? It's got 111 gallons of gas. You got well over 200 miles of range with 10% reserves. So if you want to go offshore and fish, you can. With it, it comes with a hard top. I'm gonna walk you back here. This is Yamaha's signature swim platform, right? So traditionally with an outboard, inboard, outboard, you don't have this spot, right? You got an engine here,
oh yeah,
right? You got a pad here that's covering an engine. So this is all usable space. So really it turns a 25-foot boat to a 28-foot boat of usable space. And being a jet drive, this is going to be your hangout spot, right?
Right.
Advantage of jet drive, you don't have a lower engine unit, right? So you can take this in very, very shallow water. And people do. They'll back this right up to the beach, throw your anchor off, hang out here, listen to your music, drink your beverages.
And, it's no slacker on power either, I understand.
No, this one's got twin 1.8 superchargers, so you got 500 total horsepower here. You get a top speed about 55, 56 miles an hour. And being a jet drive, it's up on plane in no time. So.
Oh, exactly. Wow.
A lot of power, a lot of fun, for sure.
My goodness gracious. Now, some of the things you've got back here, though, I see you've got a stereo controller, or what is that?
So you got a remote for your stereo here. You got two very accessible flush ports to flush your motor, right?
Oh, yeah,
So as opposed to getting in the engine inside the boat, very accessible to flush the motors after you use it in salt water. You do have a bracket. There's a table we'll get into on the inside of the boat that's removable and you can place back here. Yamaha makes some cool grills, right?
Oh,
grill
really?
accessories.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will get the grill, use this attachment for the grill, use the table for the inside, and from my experience, it doesn't matter, what kind of burger that you have on the water. It's always the best burger you ever had.
That's exactly right.
Right. I mentioned the swim platform here. This is your hangout spot. Something that Cycle Springs does, by the way, is we make custom cushions for here. We can have mats back here. We can do a sunshade to extend all the way from the hard top all the way back to give you some shade towards the aft, and we can do that towards the bow as well.
So other than all of the accessories and add-ons that Yamaha fully supports this boat with, Cycle Springs goes above and beyond that and offers yet even more customizable accessories.
Oh, we've had installations from just some extra cleats all the way to one of my installations had radar. We did a flush out toilet in it. We did a sink. We did a trolling motor. We did an extra Garmin on it. I mean, the sky's the limit. Our guys over at our service department are second to none. I mean, if you can think of it, we do windlass anchors on them, sunshades, bow cushions, stern cushions.
Wow.
We do it all.
Wow. So now this is a multi-purpose boat though, so we've been talking a little bit about how you can use it as a pleasure craft. You're saying it's fishing as well.
Yeah, so it's, Yamaha kind of knocked this one out of the park in my opinion, right? So not only is it a pleasure boat, but it's also a fishing boat. So everybody in the family wins, right? Let's just say it's mom and the kids and it's a family day. There's plenty of room, plenty of comfort, which you'll see here in a moment, to use it for leisure activities, water sports. You got tow points on it. You want to use it for water sports, you can. But dad and the fellas want to go out fishing. You got a couple live wells. You got over 15 rod holders on this thing. You got casting decks aft and rear. So it's set up really, really well for all applications, especially here where we live in Florida, right?
Right.
In the Palm Harbor area.
Well, and I've got to get back right to what I was saying earlier about the using this as a swim platform in the pleasure area just to be able to hang out. Without that huge outboard hanging off the back here, you've now turned that into yet another fishing platform as well, though.
Yes, yes. So we'll lower these down here in a minute, but
Okay.
once I lower these down, not only this is a platform, but you have an access for more platform once you get inside the boat.
As well as fore and aft live wells.
Live well.
And we'll show those.
You can use this as a platform, so the gun will sit really high, so you're really comfortable. You feel like you're inside the boat.
Right,
You got
right.
padded bolstering if you want to lean for fishing. So they really, really thought out all the details on this boat.
Wow. Well, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Rob, we were just talking about how you had mentioned that that's a nice casting fishing platform. Well, you can extend that, and well, right now it's set up for seating, but you can easily remove these back cushions here. Remove the seat cushion, lay this down, remove these cushions if you wanted to. Now you got an extended fishing platform, casting platform, right?
Wow.
So you can walk, literally stand on here. This is one of your live well. That's your aft live well, by the way.
Yep.
Stand over this whole area if you want for fishing.
Now, I see storage under the one seat area there. Do you have storage under here? Is it storage or is it access?
No, well, access and storage. So there is access, but you can also store. You have storage right here as well.
Okay.
Right?
And access.
Access, your battery switches are right there.
Ah.
You get 2 batteries on this boat.
Okay.
Right? A live well here. This one is about 18 gallons.
Yeah, that's pretty good size.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You see that hose there?
Wow.
I'll show you what that hose does when we get inside.
Okay.
So moving on in, now that we saw that hose, you have a raw water wash down and a fresh water wash down.
Is that right?
So at the end of the day,
Look
it makes
at
cleanup
that.
super easy, right?
Wow, the drain right
about
there.
8 gallons of fresh water wash down.
Wow. And you were talking about the padded gunnel. I see that there.
Padded gunnels, yes.
Your rod storage.
Rod holders
Oh,
everywhere.
yep.
Sorry, we didn't get
Nope,
this off.
that's okay. Don't worry
You
about
got
it.
5 rod holders there. You got 4 more rod holders over here on the gun walls.
Yeah.
There, 3 here. And if you look at the attention to detail, Yamaha cut out for your taller poles to go through the hard top.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, yeah. So they thought this thing through.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's just it. I mean, more and more that we do boat shows and we talk to, we love it when we get to go talk to the product knowledge experts like yourself. And we'll also talk, when we're talking bass boats and things like that, we love it when they have the fishermen there.
Right, right.
And then to hear, you know, a lot of these companies now are actually bringing these guys in and they're contributing to the design and the use of the boat. And it's just like, well, Why not? Of course. That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My history with Yamaha, they spend a lot of time in R&D, and typically when they come out, there's minimal tweaking, you know.
Right.
They'll do a little bit throughout the years, but I work with other manufacturers. They'll get a thought, they come out, they work the details out later. Yamaha might come out with something a little bit later, but chances are they got it dialed in when it comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
It's purpose built for multi-use like this one is. So wow. So tell me what we got going on here in the center.
So,
it looks like a lot of stuff going on.
So this is your helm, right? What's nice, this leaning post here, you got these adjustable bolsters. So if you want to sit, you can. If you want to stand, you got plenty of room for at least 2 people.
Oh, look at that. That's
right?
Cool. Yeah.
You got an adjustable stainless steel steering wheel.
Yep.
Over here, you're going to have your 7-inch connects. That's going to be the operation of the boats, right? Anywhere from your speed to your tack to your music to, you know, all your options, stereo, what have you. You can do it on 1 level throttle if you want. Again, twin motors. Over here, you have a 12-inch SIMRAD GPS, so that's going to give you depth. That's going to give you charts. GPS, everything typical GPS will be.
And you've got a wireless phone charger in the middle. It's amazing. Oh boy! And everything's easily controlled right here.
Yep. You have all your rocker switches for all your controls here. Your throttles here.
Underwater lights.
Underwater lights. It has underwater lights. Your hardtop does have LED lights.
Okay.
Both forward and aft.
And your speakers.
Right? And your speakers. You got 6 speakers on here.
Okay.
All right. But here is the jewel of this boat right here.
Yes.
So this is the Helmmaster EX, right? So this feature has been available on Yamaha outboards for a while, right? They just introduced it last year to this boat. Cannot even begin to tell you the response that we've had on this.
Oh, sure.
It is an absolute game changer with jet drives. Long story short, basically all you got for your slow speed maneuverability, all you use is this. So you got forward, you got back, you got side to side, or you can turn it, right? And literally whatever you do with this, it does to the boat. So traditionally with jet boats, it's all direction and throttle, right? So this is how you're steering and docking. They took that out of it. This is all you got to use. So I'm sure in coming years, you're going to see this throughout different models with Yamaha.
Right. Just like playing a video game with the kids at home.
Absolutely. Guys see this. They have minimal jet boat experience. They have to have it. We sold out of every one that we had last year. We got proactive. We went out and we got some more. We sold out of them. Our 2025 lineups just started coming in. Matter of fact, this is the first one that you're filming right now.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Now underneath you got some storage?
Yep, you got some lockable storage here. Got a little bit here.
Okay.
You got a footrest here, so this is pretty comfortable driving position, right?
Oh yeah.
Footrest here.
And you're in total control. You're in safety and comfort. And you were talking about the taller gunnels as well. That you and I both are. Yeah, you're standing in, and you feel like you're in the boat, and you feel secure about that.
Especially if you're fishing, right? You got a big old fish.
You want that leverage to haul in that big one there.
Yes, sir.
So, and you got nice grab handles.
Yeah, you want to stand, right? You know, you're underway. You want to stand.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wow, how about that? All right, what do we got up front then? I see another live well up here.
Moving forward, you have this is the bigger live well, so this is about a 30-gallon live well here.
Good gracious, really?
But you know what's really cool that they did, Rob, that I like? First of all, there's a light in there, but they made this glass wall.
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's
at
really cool.
Night, just imagine how cool it would be. It's like you're in an aquarium, right? You got your bait in there.
I didn't think about that.
You got your bait in there, you got the light in there. So, yeah, nice touch from Yamaha.
Okay,
right?
So when your kids get bored fishing, they can sit here and they can watch the aquarium.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love it. All right, so tell me what we've got. Let me walk up here so I can turn around and look here. But show me what we've got here. We got a little something hidden.
Seating for 2 here, but this is the surprise compartment. So you have a changing room.
That is so cool. Look at that.
All right. So you want to get in, you want to change for the day.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of room in there.
Yeah, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll put a head in there. And we can do anything from just a do-it-yourself head to a full flush-out system. But yeah, that's a popular popular option for most people is a head installation.
And one of the things I like that's behind it, that's behind that curtain there, is accessibility.
Yeah,
to
they
the
make
helm.
it very accessible to get to the
Look at
electronics, right?
Yep. Look at that.
Yeah.
Protected but accessible.
Yep.
If you ever did need repairs on it, I think we all can appreciate the fact in modern vehicles too that there may be one little part under the dashboard, but it's 12 hours to remove the dashboard to replace a 30-cent part. Here you got quick access, so you're not going to pay all that labor just to disassemble everything to get to maybe a potential issue. Wow, look! Oh, so there's your front LED
yeah,
light
tempered
as
glass
well.
helps keep you out of the elements.
Yeah.
Really nice feature.
Yeah.
Don't have that on any of the, not a full windshield on any of our other boats. So
No.
that's a nice touch. Here's your forward LED lighting I was talking about.
And then you've got more storage here.
Well, check this out. So yeah, we got storage.
Oh, look at that already.
Right?
Yep,
Little
for your
drawer
Plano
there.
tackle boxes.
And you got tackle boxes.
Look at that.
Yeah. So you get 6 tackle boxes that come in with it. You get a trash can over here, and then again storage. But storage is never a concern on the Yamaha boats. You got storage under every seat that you see. You got storage on the floor, right? Look at the storage that you have here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got a little rain last night,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
see the bottom, but there's a cutout there for a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
And a 5-gallon bucket's really to hold your cast net, right?
Yeah.
And all the rest of it's storage.
Yeah.
So, ton of storage there. Under all the seats, you have storage.
Yep.
This one,
Look at that.
this
Lot
would be
of
your
storage.
bracket for a trolling motor.
Okay.
Now, storage or a fish box, right? Now, everything's self-bailing, so all this bails
Yes,
out.
yes.
So this is an insulated fish box as well.
Look at that.
Storage under here.
And again, if you're going out with the guys that day and you don't want them stepping all over the cushions and you're going to do fishing only, these cushions just easily snap in place and remove.
and they
So you can
remove.
just pop them right out, and now you've got all these standable, easy standing with the slip resistance and everything fishing platforms.
Yep. Let me grab something that was in here real quick, and I'll
Sure.
show you.
Okay.
We're gonna make this platform a little bit bigger. All right. So when you were talking about the platform, I'm gonna put this
out back.
on here.
Yep. And
then
there's
check.
there's
Okay.
that bracket again.
Yeah, there's that bracket. So
Oh,
again,
gee, look at that.
you pick the cushions up.
Wow.
When I fish, you can stand.
That's a huge casting platform up there.
Isn't it?
And it's not. And again, you're nice and secure. And wow, look at that, folks. That's a lot of room.
Yeah, we just went from 2 comfortable loungers, which I forgot to demonstrate, but
Right.
this is a 25-foot boat. I'm in the bow. I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but my legs are fully out, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
very comfortable seating, right,
Yeah.
when you have it in the lounger setup. But if you want to convert it over to fishing mode, you can very
Well, you
easily.
could still have one lounger there. Well, I've got still plenty of room to
Absolutely,
cast.
yep.
Vice versa, Okay, so you were telling me you have this. You converted this to the fishing platform up here, but now you're telling me this will actually convert into a table as well.
Yep. So as soon as I set this down, it automatically locks, so it won't go anywhere.
Oh,
so
nice.
if you're traveling underway.
Yep.
There's 2 little pins right here. Simply push them in. This lifts up just like this.
And
right?
smart, they put them with easy
Yep.
reach, so you don't have to climb on your hands and knees under the table to get to it. So simply easy sliding the cushions back in, and then you got that bracket that we saw at the back of the ship too.
Same,
so
yep, you can use it
same there.
here or there.
Easy. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Now you can sit back and have an adult beverage at the end of the day, sit and watch your aquarium and see what you caught that day, and just hang out for a nice leisurely cruise around around the bay. So you've got more storage up here, and then you said you could mount a trolling motor as well.
Trolling motor typically would get mounted over here or over here.
Yep.
This is a dedicated anchor locker, so you do an anchor locker here.
Yeah.
Now we've done, and as far as I know, we're the only Yamaha jet boat dealer that does this, especially with the demand that we get all over the country, is we do windlass anchors. So as opposed to picking up an anchor and throwing it, you're hitting a button, anchor goes down, you're hitting a button, anchor comes up, right?
Gotcha.
So huge seller for us.
Oh yeah. So though, tell me one thing on the top of this as well. Tell me about this flooring. Tell me about the flooring that you've got here, the gray flooring. I mean,
So this is matting that comes standard with some of Yamaha's higher end boats, right?
Okay.
So it's non-skid matting, right?
Yeah.
And it's all snap down
Look
with
at
with the exception of maybe there it's glued,
right. I see that. I see the snap. So they just pops up. So
Just
again,
pops up.
you can wash out like you were showing us earlier. You can wash out the boat.
Yes, sir.
Look at that, and that's all, of course, water resistant, weather resistant stuff. And we've seen this in other boats, but I got to tell you, this. Look at the fitting. Look at
and it
how
just
tightly
does a
this
lot.
fits.
It just does a lot for an appearance standpoint, right? Again,
Well,
we're in the
safety
center.
too. I mean, this stuff is non-skid texture, but it's nothing as good as this is.
Yeah. I mean, for a center console, if you compare it just to a center console boat, from my experience, it just looks a lot better, a lot more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And then bang for the buck, when we go to boat shows, we absolutely crush it because by comparison, bang for the buck, you're not going to get another boat set up like this with 500 horsepower, with all the options and features that it has, within $50,000.
So you're talking about price now. So I've got in my head what this boat probably is. But tell me, what is the range of the price of this 25-foot Yamaha fish boat?
So Yamaha 25 fish boats, exactly set up like this, with depending on the options, engine sizes, start about 91.3 in that area, right?
Yeah.
And go up to this particular model is 113.9.
For a 500 horsepower, 25-foot boat.
Includes an aluminum trailer.
With the trailer.
Master, everything you see. This boat's not optioned out. What you see is what you get for that price.
Yeah.
So 113.9 just gets you everything I just showed you.
Scott, that's a darn good value in today's market. Holy, is Yamaha making any money on these?
Well, I will tell you, Yamaha doesn't operate off the bigger margins. They're more of a volume-based manufacturer. But you know, and I like it. We just sell, you know, we make a little bit and sell a lot.
You get a lot of boat for that price, I'll tell you. But now, too, you know what? Just take a walk back here. Get a little more room back here. But show this Helm again. Everything just screams. I hope it's picking up on camera, folks, because everything just screams quality on this boat as well. So that's one of the things that got me. You're talking about 113.9 on the boat as we see it here. There's a lot of value here, Scott.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that you see it.
Wow. Now tell me this though. Yamaha has gobs of add-on stuff that you can do, gobs of accessories and things like that. And you can see that online. You can come talk to Scott. You can check out Cycle Springs online and see that. But there's things that Cycle Springs does as well.
Yeah, Rob, we do a lot of things, and we're known for a lot of things. The extended sunshades that I mentioned, very popular. People get them almost on every boat that we see. Basically, Mikey over there at our warehouse custom makes some sunshades that extend from the aft, right, the back of here, to the front, so the entire boat's shaded. I mentioned the windlass anchor. We're the only ones in town that I know that do it. Okay. We install the fogging ports on there. I know I talked about them with the jet skis. I can go on there.
And check out those other videos. We did 2 other videos of with jet skis, Sea-Doo and a Yamaha with Scott. So check those out too. And he tells you a little bit about that fogging, those fogging ports.
Yeah, and the advantages of them in here in Florida and all that. It's basically a quick way to winterize your boat. We do that custom on all our boats. Comes with the fogging port.
Gotcha.
We do.
And you can do everything from additional cleats to. I mean, my gosh, is it almost the sky's the limit?
Yeah, it is, really is. We did the flush out heads are big.
Okay.
We've done sinks, we've done radars. We do power poles out the back that are big.
Yep.
Basically an electronic anchor. You know, so they're big.
Trim tabs?
We've done some trim tabs. Seakeeper, if you want to go Seakeeper, that's an option. We can install Seakeeper.
So what's the advantages of that? I mean, for folks maybe who haven't experienced trim tabs, I just experienced them on the water this week the first time myself. And my gosh, people, it's one of those things you don't know that you need until you experience it.
Yeah. So Seakeeper's the top of the line. It's electronic, basically trim tab. And what it does is it reads, I forget, like thousands or hundreds per second or whatever.
Right.
But what it does is where it's needed is it'll tab out the boats. Yeah, so trim tabs are going to give you a more comfortable ride. It's going to adjust the boat, stabilize the boat as needed, right? It's just going to be a smoother ride. So a lot of people see the value in that.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, you know, oh, and one of the things you're telling me, Cycle Springs, you know, again, you guys are the largest Yamaha jet boat dealer. So obviously with that, they're good quality products, but everything needs service. So tell me some of the advantages of Cycle Springs and what you do for service.
So from a service standpoint, first of all, our watercraft service is located 10 minutes from us. So we're a large facility. We're broken up a little bit. But some of the things that we do that nobody else does, from a maintenance standpoint, right? If you buy something new, you prepay maintenance, you get 4 maintenances. If you do that, you're really paying about half price of what you'd pay overall. Something else that we do is we have a mobile service. We got a guy full-time on the road. A lot of our customers live on the water, don't want a trailer. We just go right to them and service them.
So you got dockside service.
Dockside service, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, you don't even have to be on a lift. You just may not want to come drop it in, and we'll go right to the house and do it.
How about that? Okay. So another one of the Cycle Springs advantages is that when you purchased the boat originally, you guys offer a package or some discounts or something with accessories?
There's a Cycle Springs Advantage plan, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to hit the bullet points on them. One of the advantages is during the buying process, Rob, you're coming to me, you want to buy this boat, you're accessorizing the boat. During that buying process, day of sale, all your accessories are employee costs. So whatever I can buy something out of the store for, you're going to be able to buy it. And I've seen 30,000 plus spent on this boat before. So, you know, so there's a huge savings there. We give you 15% off for an entire year. We make you a member of our VIP. We invite you to all our VIP benefits. God forbid if the boat is lost or stolen, we'll give you a credit towards a new one. God forbid you lost the key, we'll replace the key for a year. So there's a lot of stuff that Cycle Springs does that I don't know that anybody else does. So not only in the pricing of it, but there's just so much value in the additional stuff that we do compared to other dealers.
And we talked about that off camera, that across the board, manufacturers pretty much have set pricing, so your pricing is the pricing you get from one dealer to the other.
We all pay the same. Right?
Yeah, it's service at and after the sale that matters, especially for people, whether you're a brand new owner or you're a seasoned owner. You want to know that the company is there to support you. You want to know that they've got what you need when you need it, if that need arises. And you're going to want to know someone like Scott is here that you can pick up the phone. And you've told me Sunday mornings you've had phone calls. People, I'm not telling you to do that, folks, but I'm saying that Scott's answered the phone with customers with issues and said, hey, it's just this simple. This is what you need to do. Or, hey, I forgot, Scott, what did you tell me about this? And he'll take care of it.
So I've been very blessed and fortunate. I do what I love to do, right? I love the water, I love the boater, I love all the power sports, right? And I love helping people. So buying a boat's the easy part, right? Owning the boat, that's where the challenges can come in. I make it a point to personally try to make myself available for my customers, right? Shop's not always open. You need something, a light goes off on the water. I'm the guy, I'm gonna do my best to answer the call, and if I can't help you, at least guide you in a direction where you need some help.
So we've talked about the advantages of Cycle Springs, advantages and benefits and features of this boat. We've talked about pricing. Tell me about warranty and tell me about availability, because we're still, a lot of people still reeling from COVID, and we know how it was a year and a half, 2 years. If you didn't buy it as soon as it hit the lot, you weren't going to see a new boat or anything for a couple of years. Where are we at today?
So today inventory's good, right? Our inventory's looking good. 2025 products already been shipped. This is the first 2025 FSH 255H model, right? 275 started coming. I'm hitting some of their more desirable boats, sought after boats that we're already getting. Inventory's good. I got leftover inventory, 2024 inventory, that we got smoking deals going on right now. And here's the deal. If I don't have it, I can get it. Because of the size of the dealership and the rapport we have with our reps, my general manager, Nick, can easily get on the phone, and has to rapport with any of the reps of any of our manufacturers and get whatever we don't have. So, but chances are we're going to have it.
Okay, and warranty on the boat then?
Warranty on the boat, the hull, Yamaha hulls, they come with a lifetime warranty. Motors come with a year, right? But we have the option, Yamaha gives you the option to extend it out to 5 years. Most people do. So you can get the 5-year warranty, you know, worthy. You don't have to think about anything. Get the service plan. We come to your dock and do your services. Really, all you got to worry about is putting gas in it and enjoy yourself. Hopefully, right?
Okay, so now with the jet propulsion, you know, I shared with you off camera again too that when I had a jet ski, my kids, I was in a lake, and they always seem to find the weediest sections of the lake. So that's going to happen too. You've got intake underneath that's sucking in the water, propelling it out the back. How do I deal with that?
So with Yamaha, they have this patented system, and it's in the top 5 of why people buy Yamaha jet boats, is they have cleanout ports, right? So if you were to suck something up in the intake grate, they have these cleanout ports. They're not locked in right now, but just to show you, that easily remove one for each motor. If you were able to look straight down, if you reach down there, you'll actually see the drive shaft. I don't know if it's going to come through on camera.
Not sure.
And then if you touch that drive shaft and you reach a couple inches back, it's going to be your impeller. Now they have a safety switch here, so it's impossible to turn the motor on or whatever.
Oh, so that's what that is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's smart. Yep, gotcha.
But so God forbid, if you get any debris, you don't even have to get off the boat. You reach your hand down there, you remove the debris, you put your plugs back in, and you're underway. Something else I too want to point out, this is how you fill your fresh water, right?
Oh, okay.
So remember, it has the fresh water washout.
Yep. You know, Scott, one thing as we dismounted, one thing I wanted to take a look at, it was underneath the swim deck, but when I did, I noticed you got a couple of brackets here. What are those brackets for?
So Yamaha a couple years ago came out with what they call underwater seats.
Okay.
Super cool, everybody wants them. Some boats come with them, some don't, but Yamaha's done a real good job of installing the brackets.
Yeah.
So if the boat doesn't come with it, the brackets are already installed. You can order the underwater seating. This particular boat, they don't come with it, but the brackets are here. You can order the seats, and basically you have seats that sit down about 1.5 feet in the water, so it's just like a little wet bar that you swim up to.
Yeah.
Or you can reverse it and use it as a table. So,
yeah, so it's just an L, so
Yep.
if you reverse it, then it's an L up here, so then it's a table for your deck.
yeah,
for your swim deck.
very popular accessory.
Wow. Okay, so Scott, thank you so much for showing us this beautiful boat, wonderful boat, and you know, I really appreciate your knowledge, and I appreciate you hosting me here again today at Cycle Springs, so thank you very much.
Yep. No, I want to thank you for taking the time. I know you're a busy man. You were here at 6:30 in the morning, so I appreciate your time and helping us to display our product in our store.
Well, that's it, folks. Cycle Springs in beautiful Clearwater, Florida, and look up Scott. Give him a call. He'll take care of you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.